All right, so I don't know how much power I got left. Like if they got the bus shuttle, the trolleys are still working. I guess they're working on somewhere on the track. I was just on the trolley. They stopped over by the bowling alley on Elmwood. Now this is Penrose Plaza. This is the Blockbuster I used to work at. This is no longer a Blockbuster. This is a Snipes sneaker store. It's the same size. The back room is probably still in the back there. I'm about to go over to the ShopRite. But if you haven't been down here in a while, in the Penrose Plaza area on Island Ave in Southwest, the tail edge, and then you enter the gateway to the suburbs. I think that's like Fallcroft on the other side of here, and Sharon Hill a little bit up 84th Street. Now, as we walk north, you'll start to see the skyline from downtown. They got some new hotels down there past where the SEPTA bus is going around. If you haven't been down in here in a while, they opened that up, that roundabout. So now you can access it. On the other side of that ancient old bridge, to the south as well, to the east. To the east, they got another shopping center. To the south, that's where they got some more hotels and stuff. When you go down, what is it? Governor Prince Boulevard, 281, I forget the number route. You get to the great Wawa they got down there. And then you can go down to what used to be the Lagoon. I think it's called the Deck now. Pizza Hut's been closed for like a decade, maybe two, but that's where the old Pizza Hut used to be. The Wendy's, I'm sorry, I don't care if you're in the suburbs or you in the urban environment, or the actual city borders. If you in a area where the Wendy's is popping at 2 a.m. and the line is out the parking lot and down the block, like 69th Street, like City Line, like what is that? Stenton Avenue, places like that. You're still in the urban environment. You're still in the minority section of like, I'm hoping that we maintain the status quo, but eventually it might become the AINT section of Upper Darby. Anyway, in the distance, I ain't gonna go over there because like I said, I don't got enough, but I'll do a Southwest walking tour one of these days. It's like right down the block from me, so I don't do too much, but I'm gonna do it. But that's the hub, the post office hub. If you ain't been here in like 20 years, that's the post office hub, but you might not have been down to Southwest if you came in North Philly or Spring Garden. You might have rode from the airport over to South Philly, whatever. But it's a giant hub for the post office. I know you heard about it probably if you're from this area. The CARES, I think that's CARES. Canes? I don't even know what that is. But the Burger King, I think, is still down there. The Taco Bell is obviously gone. I think the Taco Bell burned down. I don't know if CARES Canes. Looks like they got one of them Sonic Burger type joint. I don't know. I gotta get out there. Like I said, I don't know if they put up their skates and skirts in the wintertime with Sonic Burger, but there's one out in the McDade Mall area. They got a wine and spirits. If you haven't been to PA, Wawa got beer. If you ain't been to PA, if you ain't been to Philly, Wawa got beer. The downtown Wawa is selling liquor. They got their liquor license. They're doing big things out here. Wawa, PA. The ShopRite is new to some people if you haven't been here in a while. Like I said, I used to work, this was the year 2000, down at the Blockbuster. That was probably the place I worked the longest up until moving to Florida and doing the landscaper. At that point, I probably had 18, 20 jobs, but my main job was under the table and frowned upon, and in some places illegal, until maybe 2-3 years ago, if you're in Colorado. There's a McDonald's over there. That's on the other side of Island Avenue. There's a urgent care, I think. The state representative's spot is over there. I'm not gonna, because I don't know if he wants to be shouted out. And there's a dollar store and a T-Mobile and more stuff. There's the Dunkin' Donuts over by, hello. You wanna do a guest cameo appearance? Is this your husband? Like, all right. I'm sorry. I be distracted. It's not my fault, I swear. The last time I was down here, again, I was accosted and held up by some cookie pushers. I told them I escaped with my life, but you know, you got it. It's not the streets, it's the cookie pushers. Like, they're persistent. They have online format since the Rona. They're taking all major credit cards. They might even grow into some scammer schemes.